Ooh, wrong side. My bad, guys. Welcome back to another how I draw my manga. Now, what we got here is we have ourselves a little classroom. A small classroom in Africa. I should probably have edited that out or not typed the location. But you guys already know that there's going to be a point where they go to Africa. Who? What? How? That still remains to be seen. Just know that one of the locations in this chapter takes place in Africa. So we're going to draw a classroom. Okay? Pretty obvious. It says it right up there. So what we want to do is we want to start out by drawing a chalkboard, because this will point out the center of the classroom. So we're just going to draw a little chalkboard real quick. And as you can see, I also already have the, what's it called? I already have the, I don't even know what it's called. The room. I already have the room done. The box. Yeah. It's a lot easier for me to think about what something is than to say what it is. So, yeah, there's that. So now we want to draw the teacher's desk. But where would we put the desk? Answer is right about here. Now, from classrooms I've been in high school, I'm only, like, a recent graduate. The desks are usually right up front. But I'm just gonna draw like a basic, school desk. I'm not gonna draw anything fancy like what we have in the States. Now, I'm not saying in Africa they don't have anything fancy. In fact, I hope they do. But, I do want to kind of draw a little bit of more of the poor side of Africa. Because that's going to be how one of the characters develops. And I can't wait to show you guys that. Now, the problem with this is that the desk, compared to everything else, looks a little small. So, if I'm actually going to draw it closer and taller, it's going to look a lot better. So, we're going to draw it right there. Still a little too tall for my liking, or short actually. Maybe we could draw it a little taller there. And there we go. So now we're gonna draw that. Actually, we need to do this instead. And it's okay to erase some of your surroundings. Just remember where you did it. Now with this drawing app, this manga app, the problem with it is, a very big problem actually, is if you undo something more than once, it'll bring everything back up. It's kind of stupid, but I don't know why the creators even implemented that feature. It's so stupid in my opinion. Like, why the hell would something like just go back to the way it was before if you're trying to undo it completely? That doesn't make any damn sense. But this app has been working very well for me. It's been working very well for me so far. So I just like to stick with it. So maybe we could draw this part smaller. And I'm sorry if I don't finish this like I did with the other one. Like I couldn't with the other one. But yeah. So, as we see here, the desk still looks pretty damn small for some reason. I honestly can't figure out what I'm doing wrong here. It's something though, but normally when you look up to a teacher's desk, it's a little taller than the thing. So I'll be right back. I'm going to pause it real quick and I'm going to try to finish it on my own, because it's honestly very difficult for me to do while holding a camera. So I'll be back. Alright guys, I'm back. So I'm only here to give you guys a little update as to what I did. So I recognize that sometimes the teacher on the whiteboard or whatever, sometimes the whiteboard is a little higher than usual. What I'm going to do off camera is I'm going to lower the whiteboard. I also added a window on the side. It's not complete yet. I also added a door for the front because I'm going to make this like the classroom is a separate building from the entire school. Because again, this is like a poor sector of Africa. Now, I'm not saying all of Africa is poor. No, I'm not that kind of idiot, but there are still very poor parts of Africa, just like there are poor parts of other places in the world. So what I'm going to do next is I'm going to add another window. That whiteboard isn't a window, but I'm also going to add children, such as right there, that's a child. They're not really children, kind of a spoiler, but they are like, they're still students. That's why I should be using students. So I'll be back when I finish drawing the other features that I just mentioned real quick. What's up, guys? I'm back. So far, when it comes to an update as to what I've completed, I drew the teacher, female, of course. I don't know why, but I decided that I need to bring the window down because how the hell is only a lady that tall going to see through a window? I think the desk looks fine. I wanted to draw it so that she could, like, go from there to there, but I think it makes more sense that, you know, with the technology we have today, even though a teacher might be looking that way, she could probably, like, I don't know, sit on the chair and, like, look back at the students. And if she has important paperwork, I don't know, maybe she'll have, like, a student aide do it. But also, I need to draw a window on that side, and there is something I do want you guys to see me do real quick, and that is a drawingception, I guess. That's the best way for me to put it. So I want to draw her doing, this is a math class, because that's the easiest thing for me to draw is a math class. So these kids are going to be probably, I'd say, Algebra 2 level. So I took Algebra 2 recently, and something that I should probably bring up would be 2. I suck at drawing numbers, sorry guys. Not drawing, but writing. So an equation I could best think up of would be 2, if it works. Okay, there we go. 2x3 over 54x, and then probably minus 5x. I'm gonna draw an easy equation. We still do this kind of stuff in algebra 2 though. 5x3 over probably 14x. So there we go. I don't know how to solve that personally. I kind of forgot, but I'll just leave it there. And then she's like, "Oh yeah, I drew that." She had to stretch her arms really high to put that on the on the board. So we also want the teacher to have like a personalized sort of little deal going. Also, another reason why I chose math is because you don't have to have a certain language. I don't know what the African language would be, like all the countries, but I do know for a fact that if they're gonna learn numbers are universal. So, yeah. I think there are some countries where they use different numbers, but I don't want to overcomplicate things. So now we're going to personalize her classroom. and then afterward we'll get the door. So we're gonna draw a single window door because we have those in the States, and I'm not sure if they have those in Africa, especially a poor part. Well, not really especially, but I'm not sure in a poor part that they would have it, but I don't know. Even in even in the States, I'm pretty sure we have like doors like that in poor country or poor, or at least we should. Again, guys, I'm not really a big I'm not really that knowledgeable as to what happens on all over the world, because I don't know, I just like drawing and I don't like seeing all the BS on the news and stuff. So I'd rather just stay away from it. But that's just me. I'm also gonna draw a little some lights maybe. Or maybe I should just draw like a, I don't know. But to also personalize the classroom a bit, we'll draw like, I'm not really sure. Because we want this to be like poor, kind of. Like we draw a meme or something. I'll just draw this. This is gonna be so weird, but whatever. Because one of my teachers had a meme on her wall, but I don't think I want to draw a meme. I think I'll draw a chart. Yeah, we'll draw a chart. That makes the most sense to me. We'll just draw a chart. We'll draw multiple charts because it's a math class. Yes, I got it. I got it. Perfect. Perfect. This is awesome. And then we'll draw like the, you know, what it means, blah, blah, blah. And then we'll draw a bar graph. Graph, that's what they're called. And then we'll draw a, I forgot what the last graph was. Well, there's more than one more graph, but there's like 4 main graphs. There's like a stock graph, that's not what it's called. There's like a line, a pie chart, a bar graph, and then what was the last one? I forgot. But I'll just draw like this as like, oh, these are the that's the, what's it called? The formulas for everything. And now finally I'm going to draw the material and the window, and I'm going to draw one more child. It's going to be a bald little boy. Not little boy, but like a bald 18-year-old or something. Not 18. Oh my gosh, I'm going crazy right now. Like a bald 14-year-old. There are kids with hair. I'm not super prejudiced. But I know that a lot of people in the poorer parts anyway don't have a lot of hair. It's kind of sad. But with the way things are going, I don't really want to like get into all that. I just want to point that out because it's fact. I'm not saying I like it, but it's fact. Yeah, so really quick, with the last minute I have available on my phone, I'm going to show off the rest of what the classroom is going to look like once I'm done. So see you guys then. Alright, so as you guys can see, that's it pretty much for details. I colored in their skin because they have darker skin there. And I don't want to get into that kind of crap, but yeah, so as you can see, I finished pretty much all the details. I drew them a little village right there. I forgot to color in her skin right there, but there's the mountains, the windows are lowered, and then I drew more children, or I drew 2 more children. There's only 9 children in this classroom, really, but those are all like other classrooms. And then in the front, if you could see it, which you can, and in the back too of the location, but obviously again you can't see it, there is also more children, or in other, not children, students in other classrooms, okay? So sorry about that, but anyway guys, I want to thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you guys liked it. Let me know if you want me to do more and I'll see you guys in the next video.